What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and $2,000 Thanksgiving holiday stimulus checks. The pressure is mounting on President Joe Biden to pass this for the holidays. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on this, but this is your stimulus check update. As take a look, we're seeing articles coming out like this. Make it rain. Demand for $2,000 Thanksgiving stimulus checks grows as Twitter users push Biden for Christmas bonus in the same week. Here's another one that came out. No Thanksgiving. $2,000 Thanksgiving stimulus check demands mount as inflation surges the cost of the holiday meal. Now, let me know your thoughts, but it seems like I've been seeing two different groups emerging from this, and that is one that's saying, yes, inflation is at a 31-year all-time high. It's out of control. It's so expensive to just make it day to day. We need more checks to help us get through the holidays. But I'm also hearing a second group saying, no, pause the stimulus and the stimulus checks because all the previous stimulus packages is what's causing this 31-year time high of inflation. And if we pass more of it, it's going to make it even worse. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But as you know, right now, Congress is working away on the next stimulus reconciliation package, and they're hoping to have it passed by the end of the year. Now, there is not a fourth federal level stimulus check included in this package. However, there is state stimulus checks that are going out in some states. As you know, in the last stimulus package that was passed, the American Rescue Plan back in March, it included $350 billion to go out to states, counties, cities to use however they felt necessary for their state residents. And now we're seeing states are starting to take that money and pass their own state stimulus packages, many of which have stimulus checks that go out to lucky eligible residents in their states. Now, if you've seen some of my previous videos, I'm getting you caught up on state stimulus checks. If you missed them, be sure to check them out right after this video. But that is what's going on a state level. But this is a push for a fourth federal level stimulus check. So let's go ahead and dive right in, get you caught up on what people are saying about the pressure mounting on President Joe Biden to pass a holiday $2,000 stimulus check. Now, also though, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the second channel, Steve Ram Finance. I'm really excited about launching that channel here as we get closer to the end of the year. If you're interested in growing wealth, learning about investing in real estate, stocks, crypto, starting a business, consider joining that channel. I will pin a comment down below. Click the link. It'll take you to the channel. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications. When we launch, I'm really excited. There's going to be a lot of great content on personal finance. But right now, let's go ahead and get you caught up on the latest on stimulus checks as of today, November 22nd, 2021. But before we dive in, do me one quick favor. Just takes a second. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, leave your comments. Share this out. If this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date, come join the Ram fam, the viewing community. All you got to do is smash that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell to stay up to date. Totally free. And if you got any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3, which is by far the best way to get a hold of me directly. But with that being said, you guys, let's dive into these articles and get you caught up on the latest on this push for a $2,000 holiday stimulus check. All right, so first up, link in the description below to this article that came out from The Sun if you'd like to read it for yourself. And it says, cash-strapped Americans are calling for a $2,000 Thanksgiving stimulus check to be introduced as inflation has massively increased the cost of the holiday meal. And we're hearing that, for those of you that follow me here on the channel, you already know that is the major concern of the moderate Democrats in Congress that are saying they're not necessarily sure that they're on board with passing the next stimulus package because they're concerned of the debt that it's going to cause and how that's going to be impacting our economy and this 31-year all-time high of inflation that we are currently experiencing right now. Now, families look set to feel the pinch as the price of a frozen turkey is up 20% compared to last year, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics data. Now, experts at the American Farm Bureau Federation say a feast for 10 people with turkey and all of the trimmings will cost around $53.31 compared to $46.90 last November. Now, Twitter users, they're urging President Joe Biden to introduce another round of stimulus cash as inflation fears mount. Listen to this. One person said, Thanksgiving will cost $6 more, yet you've gotten $2,000 more in stimulus checks since last November, plus $400 per child in extra CTC above what was already in place. Now, let me know your thoughts on this comment, but I think the point they're trying to make is that we sent out all of these stimulus checks, child tax credits. We've received thousands of extra dollars of money, and it's increased the cost of a turkey by $6. So I think what they're trying to say is send out more checks and more stimulus. If it's only going to increase the cost of a turkey by $6, send out more provisions. Let me know your thoughts. Also, another quipped, by the looks of inflation, Americans are going to need another stimulus check to buy a Thanksgiving turkey. President of the United States, give Americans something to be thankful for Thanksgiving. Fourth, stimulus checks. Now, Republicans have accused Democrats of failing to work on a bipartisan basis to address supply chain crisis that has crippled the nation. And yes, we're hearing that inflation has a lot to do with this, but as this article is mentioning, it also has the supply chain issues as well. Now, here's another article that says the demand for Thanksgiving stimulus checks worth $2,000 continues to grow as Twitter users push President Joe Biden for a Christmas bonus in the same week. Now, cash-strapped Americans have been pushing for a $2,000 Thanksgiving stimulus check to be introduced, and many have taken to social media to express their urgency. Now, take a look at these tweets and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, or let me know if you were actually one of the ones that tweeted this out, as I know a lot of people on here let me know they're constantly contacting members of Congress pushing for that stimulus check. Now, one Twitter user shared a photo of two people appearing to celebrate and wrote, "Christmas bonus and stimulus check in the same week?" Another tweeted out, "What happened to the stimulus checks? Joe, know that Christmas is coming up," reminding President Joe Biden of promises of stimulus checks and letting him know, hey, Christmas might be a good time to deliver. Here's another one. Joe Biden could save Christmas with another stimulus check. A fourth Twitter user wrote, "Millions of Americans are counting on you to push for multiple stimulus checks." And as we've heard before, progressives have said monthly reoccurring checks, as we're hearing in this tweet right here. Here's another one. "We are suffering badly and can't afford food, let alone Christmas presents. We need help. Please do not forget us." And are we getting Christmas bonus stimulus checks at the President of the United States? A fifth Twitter user tweeted out as well. Now listen to this. A GOP aide told Fox News Wednesday, "There's no turkey on the table, no heat in the oven, and people can't afford gas to drive to see family. With massive inflation and a supply chain crisis that won't quit, Joe Biden won't be getting any thanks from American families this Thanksgiving." And let me know your thoughts on that. Do you feel like President Joe Biden is to blame for some of this, or do you feel like that is not actually his fault? Well, GOP aides fear that Americans will feel the pinch when they come to buy their favorite Thanksgiving foods this year. Around 3 in 4 shoppers are expected to change their grocery shopping behavior due to the rising prices, according to KPMG's survey. More than 3 in 10 say that they plan to buy products ahead of the holiday season, and 28% admit that they are likely to spend more time hunting for bargains, according to researchers cited by Quartz. Prices in October increased at their fastest pace since 1990, up 6.2% compared to last year, and the real average weekly earnings have dipped by 1.4% over the past 12 months, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So overall, we are feeling inflation prices, wages aren't increasing at the same speed, and people are concerned with what's happening. Now, again, let me know your thoughts. Do you think a stimulus check will help at this time, or do you think it will add to the inflation and the problem? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but we're seeing a major push coming out from a lot of people, especially Twitter users, for stimulus checks. Now, in addition to that, as you know, there's also that petition that's going around that is so close to hitting 3 million signatures. Once it hits that, we're hearing it's going to be going off to Congress, and it's going to be a reminder that, hey, there's a lot of people out here that are saying they want to see monthly, reoccurring stimulus checks, which, as we had heard before from progressives, was something they wanted to see. Maybe $2,000 or $1,000 per month checks going out throughout the course of the pandemic to help keep people afloat. Now, let me know your thoughts on this. And as I mentioned, though, in the very beginning, currently there is not a fourth federal level stimulus check. The last thing we heard from President Joe Biden on it was that he said he felt like it might be adding to the inflation. Now, also, though, we're going to be seeing what's going to be unfolding with unemployment, the state of the pandemic, as to whether or not they might include this in the next stimulus package that we heard will be coming in 2022, as President Joe Biden and Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi both mentioned that whatever doesn't make it into this bill, that it's okay just for the spirit of compromise to get some sort of assistance out pass through what we can, and there will be another one that we will push to get things included for. And people are asking, will there be a check? Well, we will see the state of the pandemic and the economy. Will there be federal unemployment extensions? Well, we will see based on the state of the pandemic and the economy. And I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel and let you know whatever unfolds. So you guys, that is the latest on the push for $2,000 holiday stimulus checks. The pressure is mounting on President Joe Biden. And you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Consider joining the second channel, Steve Ram Finance. I'll pin a comment down below. Go ahead and use it. You can go subscribe. And if you got any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. But with that being said, you guys, hope this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.